The Cocos fire in the San Marcos area has burned more than 3,000 acres. Some residents are being allowed back into their homes at this hour, but the fire is kicking up a lot of smoke in the Las Pulgas area. That's north at about 8,000 acres now. And that's where 10 News reporter Preston Phillips is live along the I-5.
Preston, residents say it was pretty chaotic getting out of Camp Pendleton.
Yeah, it was a really chaotic scene, Itika, but many of them, all of them got out of there finally. There was a long line getting out of the main gates of Camp Pendleton here near Oceanside, but I want to show you these large plumes of smoke on Camp Pendleton just seem to be getting larger and larger as the day wears on. According to CAL FIRE, that is the Tomahawk fire on the east side of Camp Pendleton, west of Fallbrook. Of course, media not allowed on base here at Camp Pendleton, but we're getting close enough to see what's happening on base. 10 News cameras were rolling just a few minutes ago when we saw this large convoy of military vehicles repositioning, leaving an area of Camp Pendleton that may have been being threatened by fire. Earlier, we did have Sky 10 up over the Las Pulgas fire, the biggest of the three burning on base right now. Massive flames, massive plumes of black smoke filling the sky. A huge firefighting effort by military water-dropping helicopters at the moment. These fires have forced some major evacuations on base, like Itika was talking about, families told to get out. We did catch up with the Robinsons, who were evacuated from San Onofre Housing Complex 1, while Dad is somewhere deployed in the middle of the Pacific. They say the flames went from small to big in a hurry.
At first it was exciting, and then I realized how serious it was and how close it was getting to all the houses. So it got scary after that.
We just saw the smoke and we were like, it's probably just a small brush fire. And then we came home and the cloud just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I'm like, I think it's a pretty big fire now. So we just started making a box just to be sure, and then they said to evacuate. So
what was your biggest concern with you guys having to take off today?
If we're going to make it out of the base.
But you guys made it out okay, and that's the most important thing. So.
And back out here live, you're looking at Camp Pendleton, and that fire there, the Tomahawk fire, just seems to be getting larger. Huge plumes of smoke have been shooting up here in just the last few minutes. To the left, if we pan the camera over, that's what CAL FIRE says was more like the Las Pulgas fire out here. And you can see all along the mountain range here the smoke that's been billowing. 3 different fires now burning on Camp Pendleton. Residents able to safely evacuate. We did talk with the Marine base and several people there. Not getting much information there, but we do know that several military water-dropping helicopters have been picking up water out of the Pacific in Bambi baskets and making their way over to these fires to do as much as they can to put those flames out. For now, we're live along the I-5 just south of the Las Pulgas Road exit. Preston Phillips, 10 News.
All right, still a long way to go, Preston. And he is on the west side of Camp Pendleton.